perform a particular task at a specific level is a common characteristic of an aptitude. Aptitude test measures your potential in a particular skill or a knowledge. A varieties of categories can be evaluated using an aptitude test, which can be used to analyze your both physical and mental ability. Aptitude tests are frequently used to evaluate your academic potential or a professional fit. For example, entrance exams like MAT, GMAT, GATE, bank competitive exams, railway competitive exams, IBPS exams, etc. have an aptitude test as a part of the exams or an interview process. Hello everyone, it's Anusha from Simplilearn. It's my pleasure to welcome you all to Simplilearn YouTube channel. Today, we are here to discuss how to crack an aptitude test, which will help you in different fields like interview, competitive exams, entrance exams, and many more. So let's get started. Before we move on, please subscribe to our Simplilearn YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to get more updates on the interesting and amazing videos like this. Do you guys know which computer adaptive test will help the recruiters to identify candidates for different job roles? Is that GMAT, AMCAT, GATE or CAT? Stay tuned with us to know about that, and if you are aware of the answer, please mention it in the comment box. Well, moving forward, the plan for today's session is to understand the aptitude test, then the section laying under the aptitude test, how to prepare for the aptitude test, and in the end, you will get some sample papers and the mock test links. So let's get started. An aptitude test is a type of structured exam used to evaluate a person's capacity of memory and learning. For example, aptitude tests are frequently used to establish a student's eligibility for colleges or job training, and the result of this examination might reveal the student's limitations and strengths. Now let's see what are the sections that comes under aptitude test. Generally, aptitude test is divided into three sections: quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, and a verbal ability. Let's go through one by one. Quantitative aptitude. Quantitative aptitude measures the numerical ability and the problem-solving skills of our candidates. It is a very important part of almost all competitive exams such as CAT, MAT, CMAT, GMAT, etc. In this section, generally contains the questions on basic mathematics like questions on number system, speed and time, percentage, and many more, which can be easily learned with some formulas and practice problems. The next is a logical reasoning. Logical reasoning is a part of almost all major government exams conducted in a country, and it is one of the scoring section. Not only for scoring, but you can also develop some of the skills like critical thinking, understanding the issue and its context, decision making, and many more. It consists of an aptitude problems that must be solved logically. That is, these problems are often confusing and you cannot expect to solve the problems based on your knowledge. But you should depend only upon what you see in front of you. Now, this section is divided into two sections: verbal reasoning, non-verbal reasoning. Verbal reasoning is the ability of logically understanding the concepts and solve the problems expressed in words. Hence, it is the capacity of extracting the meaning from the sentence. For example, problems like verbal logic, synonyms, antonyms, word analogies, etc. So, in this part, you must understand the meaning of sentence in order to get a convincing answers. When it comes for non-verbal reasoning, it is the ability to logically understand the concepts and solve the problems expressed in numbers, letters, figures in the combination of words. Hence, it is the capacity to draw the conclusion and establish the logic of the information. For example, you need to understand the figures and the words in the problems like diagrammatic recognition, abstract reasoning, numerical reasoning, pattern matching, etc. in order to provide a convincing answer. And at the last, we have a verbal ability. Verbal ability is a very important component of all competitive exams. It is defined as the capability of a person to express his ideas in words in an understandable manner. For example, candidates who want to get a good score in a verbal ability, a good vocabulary, reading ability, grammatical knowledge, and sentence formation skills are required. Next, we will see how to prepare for an aptitude test. When you begin prepare for the aptitude test, first you have to make a list of all the topics that comes under this section, like speed and distance, numbers, ratios, ages, sentence formations, etc. You can also visit some of the websites like indiabix.com, FacePrep, Geek for Geeks, for many more for the references. When it comes for preparing for a quantitative aptitude, make sure you make a note of all the formulas and practice minimum of 20 problems from each topics, so that these notes will help you to get prepared when you are taking up your aptitude test. For reasoning part, you have to go through some of the theories like Pythagoras theorem, basic theories on shapes like squares, triangles, etc., modus ponens, modus tonus, and many more, which you have already read in your schools and colleges. Make a note of all the theories and tricks used in each problem topic-wise. Again, practice minimum of 20 problems. In this part, the more you practice, the more you get the grip on the problems. Concentrate on the topics like sentence correction, passage, error detection, fill in the blanks, etc. when you are practicing your verbal ability. In verbal part, you should concentrate on reading and understanding the problem. This can be improved by cultivating some of the activities like reading books, novels, documentaries, etc. By now, I am sure you must have got some ideas about how to prepare for the aptitude test. To refer for some of the sample papers and to win an exciting prize, please take up the mock test. For that, you have to go through the link attached below in the description. With this, we have reached the end of this session. In this session, we understood how to prepare for an aptitude test. Do share this video with your family and friends. For more such videos, please visit Simplilearn YouTube channel. If you have any doubts regarding this video, please mention it in the comment box. Thanks for watching.
Hi there, if you like this video, subscribe to the Simplilearn YouTube channel and click here to watch similar videos. To nerd up and get certified, click here.